Prynawn da, good afternoon and bon après-midi. I've decided on the spur of the moment to do a little shoot going from the village of Penderyn, which is just outside Merthyr, up towards LLANDOVERY. Some lovely roads here, one I've never been on before, which I'm going to explore. I've just decided on the spur of the moment. This is half an hour at the start from Cardiff. I go and see my dad down there every week. And Penderyn's only half an hour from Cardiff, and you're already pretty much in the Brecon Beacons National Park. My first stop is about a mile up the road from here, and believe it or not, it's a distillery that makes whiskey. Now obviously I'm not going to be drinking, having the bike, probably can't even afford the bottle of the stuff, but I'm going to pop in there, see what's all that's about, and then head up towards the mountains. So I'll catch you in a bit. Well, I've just been inside the distillery. There's not a lot to see, to be honest, unless you go on one of the guided tours, which are all fully booked. So they do say book in advance. It's not the cheapest of whiskies, but by all accounts, it's a good quality. I just met three guys from Cheshire here who are on their way back up to mid-Wales as well, and they've gone in there, so I hope they don't sample the product. What I'm going to do now, I found a little road. It's not the main A road that goes through Penderyn, which I've done many times, and I'm sure a lot of you have. There's a little yellow road marked on the OS map, a lane, that goes down to one of the reservoirs on the A470. So basically I'm going to explore that because I've never been down it before. So I'm just heading off there now, and I think the turning's just past the pub in the village, but I'll film it so you can see where I'm turning off. I've marked the lane in blue, and you can see that takes me to the top of the LLWYN reservoir on the 470. Well, I've done it. I actually got to the Owl's Nest before it closed. So this is the famous Owl's Nest if you haven't seen it before. Nice big car park. There's the entrance to the cafe where you can get a breakfast to die for and a cup of tea, which I'm having now. Hello everybody, back home now. I was originally going to take the A4059 from Penderyn to the A470. And when I saw that little road on the map, it reminded me of Robert Frost's poem, The Road Not Taken. And I thought I'd never been down there, I must explore it. It's a nice little road, it's slow and it's narrow, but it gives you a hell of a lot of tranquility which you wouldn't get on the A road. I wouldn't compare it because they're completely different roads. Jolene's in an element on somewhere like the A4059, but nevertheless it was nice to go and see a different part of the Beacons which I'd never seen before. Now the distillery, I found out, opened in 2004 and it was the first place in Wales to actually make whisky after a 100-year gap. The visitor centre is not much more than a shop, but I would imagine that the guided tours are fascinating. I can't remember the price, but I'll put a link to the distillery on the video. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. If you like the video, please give me a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.